Greetings, beloved friends. Here is your daily dose. Have you ever noticed how quickly Christians can argue over little things, things like what to eat, what days to honor, which traditions to follow? Paul addresses this in Romans 14 verse 1 to 5. Let's put this in its right perspective, lest one gets lost. Paul says, receive the one who is weak in faith, but not to disputes over doubtful things. One esteems one day over another. Another esteems every day alike. Let each be fully convinced in his own mind. Let's unpack this, beloved. In Paul's time, believers argued about food offered to idols. Let it be clear. Things like vegetarian diets and Jewish feast days. Some even felt holier for abstaining. Others felt free in Christ. Paul wasn't saying God's law is optional. No. Remember, the law is holy, just, and good. That's Romans 7 verse 12. Instead, Paul was dealing with issues of personal conviction and cultural practices, not the eternal 10 commandments. No. Let's go theological a little bit here. The truth is that the gospel teaches us that unity doesn't come by uniformity in every small matter, but by love flowing from the cross. Jesus died. Jesus died not to make us judges of one another, but to make us brothers and sisters in Him. At the cross, beloved, the strong learn humility and the weak find acceptance. Let's be a bit practical here. So what does this mean today? As Seventh-day Adventists, we uphold the Sabbath as God's eternal command, not a human tradition. But when it comes to things like diet preferences and cultural customs or personal convictions, Paul says, don't condemn, don't despise. Instead, honor Christ by honoring one another. Romans chapter 14 actually reminds us that true faith is not about proving who's right, but about really proving God's love. At the cross, we are all equal, and when love leads, Christ is glorified.